How's it going, guys, and welcome to the Midnight channel. We have an interesting video here, more of what I would like a discussion video slash news pertaining to the end of the year 2021 and going into 2022. What can we expect from Atlus themselves as we move on into the next year? So this is not coming just from me, this isn't just guesses or anything like that. We're actually going to be talking about the Atlus 2022 aspiration, thesis, and important releases for the next year, based on all the information provided from different articles such as the Persona Central, as well as some other information that we had previously known pertaining to all this here. So let's go ahead and jump right into it here. I'll leave some articles in the description and down below if you want to read the full article or you're interested to find out more information here. But a lot of the stuff I'm saying is pretty much verbatim from what they're talking about and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it here. So before we even start here, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Hope everybody has a new year, happy new year, and I hope everybody gets their goals for next year and so on. So anyway, first of all, we're going to talk about the first creative department. If you guys know, the first creative department is also called Maniacs. They work on the Shin Megami Tensei games. Recently they have released Shin Megami Tensei 5 this year. So a lot of the things that to keep in mind is next year it's gonna be the 30th anniversary of Shin Megami Tensei. That's right, Shin Megami Tensei is becoming 30 years old next year, so we can expect something. Last 25th anniversary we got a concert, and we also got news of Shin Megami Tensei 5. So we can obviously expect that next year is gonna be some of the same stuff, maybe a new game coming out or something like that. Of course, with this stuff and everything, we don't really have more information about this. We don't know what they could possibly working on, but I will say there is a pretty good chance that there is something about it. It says Shin Megami Tensei 5 development just come to an end, and I'm taking a breather, but I'm sure I'll be able to announce some things this year, 2022 as well. So look forward to it. That is verbatim what Shinjiro Takada, who is the producer manager for Atlus Maniacs department, said. So keep in mind that there will be probably some kind of announcement next year. So let's go ahead and move on into the next one. Now, before we talk about this, we want to talk about Persona. Of course, Naoto Hiroka, who is doing he's been doing stuff with the Persona. He does a lot of different stuff. He doesn't really have like just one studio. He kind of works to different studios. Man has worked in everything from Shin Megami Tensei to Persona games to a lot of different stuff. He is the Atlus managing director, so he makes a lot of the important decisions in the game and everything. He really talked about things like at the 35th anniversary Atlus to celebrate it this year, the 25th anniversary of Persona. So it sounds like they are looking forward to a lot more announcements for like the anniversary stuff and everything. So in his end, that kind of what he talked about and everything like that. But the Persona team, who is at the time handled by Wada, who previously was handled by Hashino, who we already know that he has now moved on to a different studio. Now Wada is also talk about the 25th anniversary, says that there's a lot more going on, and obviously, you know, just kind of focusing on that and everything like that. Talked about the releases for Ultimax and Golden and everything, so they will continue to move forward with that kind of stuff. So not really a whole lot in that end as far as like what they are doing, of course, because they want to keep it under wraps and everything. But it's cool to know that, of course, they want to remind fans, yeah, we're still working on 25th anniversary stuff for Persona. Two different guys talking about it, so I'm sure the bigger announcements will be next year. Very, very exciting to see what that's going to entail too. But the last of the bunch, which is the new Atlus studio that we talked about prior, it's going to be Hashino's new studio, Studio Zero. Now, if you guys know about Studio Zero, if you don't know about it, basically, it's currently working on a project called Project Re Fantasy. It's been on development for for a while now. Last year, they said that the game had now peaked into climax, but they did encounter, I guess, some twists and turns, as they say in the article. But it does look like they are looking forward to something for next year. So we don't know what that will entail. To they said last year the same words exactly. They didn't mention that they were trying to announce something next year, which we didn't get any news or anything like that. So obviously with COVID and everything, we don't know really exactly what it entailed to. But it's the second time that they tell us that the game reached climax. So at this point, I'm not sure if they scrapped the game, if they had to rework it or something like that. But based on what they said, it does look like they encountered some kind of issues with the development of the game. But it does look like they are continuing to work on Fantasy. So as far as we know, Atlus has not canceled Fantasy. They're still working on the game. We don't know what that's gonna be like for the future, but at least we know that they're continuing to work on the game. So pretty cool stuff there. Now there is some stuff that they haven't talked about that we know of. We do know that there is a game being worked on by the guys that has worked previously on the Devil Summoner games. So we do know that. I'm sorry, Devil Survivor games. I do apologize if I hype everybody. Devil Survivor games, as well as something from the team that works on the Persona Q games, as well as the Atrian Odyssey games. So that's two separate games that we know they're on the works. We don't know what that entails to. We don't know if Shin Megami Tensei. We don't know if Atrian Odyssey. We don't know what's behind the scenes. So those projects have not been announced, but we do know that they are working on them. And of course, with all this stuff, take it with a grain of salt. News can change pretty much every day. There's a lot of kind of information and everything with the channel, and of course with as far as Atlus, they just change so much as far as what they do and everything. It's just really hard to predict what the future is gonna look like for us and everything. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. We just wanted to talk over some of the news and some of the cool stuff that Atlus has been working on in the past few months. And of course, subscribe and like the videos for more information on more Atlus stuff as we move forward. If you're interested in this, definitely check out the channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.